Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Cabinet Gamers, and today we're doing a review of the Marder III, and this is a special review because this is the very first review of a tank we have ever done, so hopefully you'll enjoy. And yeah, let's start. Let's just first look at the history of the Marder III for a second. The Marder series was actually kind of a recycling project used by the Germans. The Marder I was, I believe it were the French tanks. They used French tanks they found and they got after after France retreated. So yeah, they put on some German guns, some French guns on it, even some left behind materials from Dunkirk. Dunkirk. I'm not really sure how to say it. For me it's Duinkerken, and well, they used it on that tank. Then you have the Marder II, which is actually a variant of the Panzer II, which is also in this game, I believe. Yeah, here it is. Let's just look at it for a second. So Marder II was a variation on this model. It actually had the turret on the back, I believe. Not really sure though. Anyway, today we're talking about the Marder III, which is this one. And this one is actually a variant on the Czech tank, the Panzerkampfwagen 38T. And you may see the resemblance in the wheels here. As you can also see, it has very small tracks and a pretty high silhouette, as you can see. This tank was used most of all at the Russian front. After Operation Barbarossa, the Germans wanted to use a different kind of anti-tank weapon because the ones they had were just were still carried. Like, it was only like the barrel and two wheels next to it and the shield guard. It wasn't more than that. So yeah, they wanted to use their guns against them, and the normal Marder III actually had a Russian gun on them because the Germans found huge deposits of Russian guns, which was unfortunate for the Russians but very fortunate for the Germans, since they had no actual means of defending themselves against the T-34 and the KV-1 because they were so heavily armored. Well, at least the KV-1. The T-34 had shaped armor, of course. And well, after this gun everything changed. After the normal Marder III, I mean, because they could easily penetrate the enemy tanks. But of course the Germans were already busy with building their own weapons instead of just using Russian ones, because the nationalism was very important. So they came up with the variant Marder III H, which is this one. It has a different shield guard, it has additional armor on the front because of the tracks, and it also has a German gun, which provided more stability and more or less the same penetration values. The main plus of this tank is that you can turn the tank's turret all the way to this side and to the left here, and all the way to the right. If you look at the normal Marder III, this tank just had a terrible left and right looking. Yeah, they couldn't look left or right very easily. They had to turn the whole tank. You can see here this the little gap in between here. That's pretty much how much they could turn. It's a couple of degrees, nothing more. But this tank here, the Marder III H, because it had such an open canopy, it could turn all the way to the left and all the way to the right. Pretty damn far for an SPG. So yeah, let's look at the armor for a second. I'm going to go over it pretty quickly because the armor values are pretty much the same for both Marder tanks. And as you can see, just 50mm of armor here with an additional 50mm because of the tracks. Same here. And yeah, the main difference actually is only the turret now. As you can see here, you have the inside side of the turret, which is only 50mm, and then the outside, which is also 50mm. It's not much. It's really bad actually, but it's okay, and I'm going to tell you why. As you can see here, there are only two of the four people inside of your tank are behind this just this giant screen here, which means that if they penetrate, and they will, because it only is 50mm, the bullet will go right through it and out of the back. This is also a plus for the high silhouette, because it means you can look over things without doing your tank too much harm. if you can, get what I mean. If you have a wall which is as high as this machine gun over here, like as high as this, nobody can really do you harm, because as you can see here, all of your vital parts are behind that. Only 2 crew members and a very small amount of ammo is located behind the canopy. And that means that it's very hard for the enemy to kill you that way. They have to actually shoot the bottom side of your turret. So position is key with this tank. And hopefully I'm getting the chance to show you that in the next gameplay. Hope you enjoy. So let's find out what kind of ammo can we use. Yeah, let's just use the standard shell and a little bit more of the armor penetrating shell, the APCR shell. I really do not like this map, to be honest, because it always feels like the opposite team has an advantage. Maybe something is fixed. Alright, so as you can see, the gun can turn all the way to this side over here, and then all the way back to that side over there, which is a pretty good range for a tank destroyer. Not a lot of tank destroyers have that, and the main reason it's possible is because it has an open canopy, as you can see here, which means that they do not have armor on the back or at the top, well, just a little bit at the top, which means that the actual turret itself has a lot of room to turn without actually having to use an entire turret on top of it, which would make the tank a lot heavier. So let's see if we can kill some guys. It looks like Cold Front is heading to A. I'm going to follow him. This map is actually perfect for the tank we're driving, because, well, it's what it was used for in real life as well, on a lot of open ranges. And I believe it had a pretty good range in real life. There's a Sis 30 over there. Maybe we're in a good tier match. It looks like we're in a pretty evenly balanced match. Alright, so Cold Front started firing. You can see they have already taken B almost, which is bad for us. Let's see if we can find something to shoot at. The gun depression is pretty terrible. Let's find another way to kill some enemies without exposing ourselves too much. Maybe we can shoot through here, I'm not really sure. Nah, that's not going to work. Alright. I'm sorry for the lag, by the way. I'm not really sure what's going on. I had filmed another game today, The Long Dark, and it also had a weird kind of lag. Maybe it's something with my computer, I'm not really sure. But there's a T-50, let's fire. Critical hit. Of course, it was a penetration. Tier 1 tank cannot stand a gun of this magnitude. Boom, we got a kill. That's the first one. Let's see if we can drive over this. And you always have to be careful with... Oh, damn. Yeah, we're getting flanked. Let's just try to get safely to the other side. Loader is unconscious as well. Oh, that's going to ruin my day. You always have to be careful with these high turreted tanks, for the simple fact that they can flip very easily. Alright, so we almost had a good shot on that Stug over there. Ugh, the reload time is so damn long. We have one advantage over this Stug though. As you may know, the armor of the canopy here is not really good. It makes the tank a lot higher, but it also does no vital damage if I get hit there. Maybe my gunner and loader are unconscious, but yeah, they already were, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see if we can hit this guy. It's too much of a tough shot. Oh, M1 of M4A1, I'm sorry. Yeah, show yourself, man. That's it. Oh, damn. It bounced. That's too bad. Let's see if we can use our APCR better now. As you can see, they all fire at my turret. Oh, the Stug is now going for the lower parts of my tank. It looks like, at least. Yeah, they're going for the bottom of my turret. Ooh, I killed this loader. Well, that was to be expected because I was in open field. But yeah, let's use it in another match. Let's find out if it's really that good or bad. So here we are. We're doing the mission Ireland, I believe. I'm going to spawn north. Hopefully I can flank a couple of guys. Oh, cool. Watch out, cold front. Let's go. I'm going to follow him. Yeah, alright, so this map, it is bad for me. I have a terrible frame rate at the moment. Let's just see if we can kill anybody. My objective will be to kill 2 people with this tank. Maybe an AI with it. So yeah, oh, careful down here. Let's not flip ourselves. That would be very, very bad. Alright, this is very strange. Through my gunner port I have... Ooh, alright. Immediately there's an enemy here. Oh yeah. Oh, and he's shooting at me. Of course it's my loader. Let's see if we can help him repair. Yeah, help, come on. Nice. We helped him. Fire! Ooh, that was a pretty weird shot. Fire! And we penetrate him. Alright. Ooh, that sounded very wrong. Sorry about that. I'm going to let Coldfront go first. He has the superior armor. Now let's see if I can use this turret correctly. And yeah, I got a kill. Unfortunately, I have to repair. It seems like my transmission and my driver and commander are down, unfortunately. And we got another kill. Nice. So the 2 kills are already in. Pretty great. Let's see if we can... hopefully we'll not die here. We need to repair for half a minute and we'll be in a fighter with rockets in 2, 1. Here we are. Let's put on our smoke. It looked like nobody was here to kill us. That's right, no other aircraft. So let's see, what can we do? Let's cover the front down here. Let's see if we can make it clear where they are. Fire on this rock here. That's 1 kill. And that's 2 kills. Nice. So we already have 4 kills now. That's pretty good actually. And we covered our friend, so that's important as well. Of course, it's not very important. Let's see, there's a 4 F1. Oh, he's retreating already. Too bad. We could have killed that guy easily, I think. Seeing as how he has a terrible gun and we have a pretty awesome gun. Alright. Yeah, there's still a couple of guys with cold front over there, so let's just go to him. Oh, no. I do not want to get flanked. No siree bomb. Thank you for that bounce. Oh, terrible shot. Yeah, I'm not going to let him shoot in my engine, I wanted to say, but unfortunately that's exactly what happened, and he killed us. Nothing I could do. Oh, he had a pretty damn nice angle. Too bad. Too bad. Nothing we could do about it. Alright everybody, so after having played that battle over there, the 2 battles, the one in Ireland and the other one, the open map, it is pretty obvious to me that this is a pretty damn good tank. It has decent speed, it has bad armor of course, but it has a great gun, it has great capabilities of looking left and right, and it also yeah, it's just a nice tank to drive in comparison to the normal Marder III. It's a very big upgrade. The normal Marder III is for me only like a 5 out of 10. This one is a very big 7.5 out of 10. So yeah, let's make it a 7.2 out of 10. So I hope you enjoyed, and this was our very first review. Let us know what you think, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this to your friends, because it helps our channel grow. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you later. Bye. This is a modification for the T50, or at least it looks a lot like the T50. Maybe some... Alright, so yeah, no information is available.